So we are going to see the two experiments. Are you able to see this? Open circuit characteristics of self-excited DC shunt generator. Are you able to see?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So here we will be seeing whatever you have to write in record I am discussing, then we will be doing straight away to the lab. So this is the open circuit characteristics or magnetization characteristics of DC shunt generator. So first of all you have to write aim to obtain open circuit characteristics or OCC of self-excited DC shunt generator and to find its critical resistance. Okay, so here these are the apparatus, that is ammeter you have to write, then voltmeter, rheostat, SPST switch, tachometer, connecting wires. These the range are given. So before doing the experiment, when you are doing in the machines lab, you have to do these precautions, that is field rheostat of motor should be in minimum resistance at the time of starting and field rheostat should be in the maximum position for the generator. Then SPST switch kept open during starting and stopping. These are the precautions. Then while doing the connection, these are the procedure. Connections are made as per the circuit diagram. Then after checking the minimum position of motor field rheostat, maximum position of the generator field rheostat, DPST switch is closed. Then by adjusting field rheostat, motor is brought to rated speed. Then voltmeter, ammeter reading are taken. Then switch is opened. And by after closing the SPST switch, by varying the generator field rheostat, voltmeter and ammeter readings are taken. Okay, these are the procedure when we are doing it in the machines lab. Then after bringing the generator to maximum resistance position, field rheostat to motor to minimum resistance position, SPST switch is open. Okay, so here this is the circuit diagram. So circuit diagram means this is the 3-point starter. L, F, A are the terminals, line, field and armature. Okay, line is connected to the line terminal, that is the plus supply. Then negative, it is connected to a fuse. What is meant by a fuse? That is a protection device. Whenever an overflow flows through it, it will be connected with a fuse. 1 second, someone joined. So that is the protection device. Then here field rheostat. This is the field rheostat. Okay, it is kept at the minimum resistance position. The arrow mark is here means it is the minimum resistance position. This is the field winding. This is the A is connected to A1 and A2 are the armature terminals. F1, F2 are the field terminals. So these are the connections for the motor. Generator connections, A1 and A2 are the armature connection. Then here is the armature field rheostat. You can see this is the field rheostat. This is kept in the maximum resistance position. The arrow mark is here. So that is in the maximum resistance position. Okay. Now you can see these are the, this is connected to a voltmeter and an ammeter is there. So ammeter is connected in series and voltmeter is connected across this. These voltmeter and ammeter readings only we are going to take. Okay, so here fuse rating is given. Okay, so then the nameplate details are given. So these are this is the circuit diagram which you have to draw in the lab. Okay, so this is the motor you have to draw, along with this generator you have to draw. Why it is so? Because generator input is getting from the motor. Solely generator and motor is coupled together. Then armature terminals, field terminals. Here also, what is that? Here field is there, field ammeter is there, then the rheostat is there. Then the voltage. So here it is an open circuit test. That is why load is not connected. Okay. So here the tabular column, because the field current and armature voltage we will be taking, then the graph we will be drawing. So this is the connection diagram and procedure for the open circuit test. Okay. So similarly, we will be seeing for the test for the load characteristics also. Okay. So this is the load characteristics. Are you able to see load characteristics? Self-excited DC shunt generator. Are you able to see?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, okay. So here this is the external characteristics and internal characteristics of DC shunt generator. This is nothing but load characteristics. Here also ammeter, voltmeter, rheostat, then loading rheostat, tachometer, connecting wires and all is given. Okay. Then precautions. Again, all precautions is like this. Motor field rheostat should be kept in the minimum resistance position, and generator field rheostat kept in the maximum resistance position. Why? Because motor field rheostat at the time of starting, the maximum current should come. So only we are connecting field rheostat in the minimum resistance position. Okay. So here the no load should be connected to generator at the time of starting. Okay. At the time of starting, you should not load the generator. So these are the precautions. Then procedure. Procedure means connections as per the diagram. Again, minimum position of shunt field rheostat and maximum position of DC shunt generator rheostat. SPST switch is closed. Okay. So in the precautions close panana. Then under no load condition, ammeter and voltmeter readings are noted. Then what we have to do? Load is varied gradually. Then generator last. At last you have to unload it and then switch off. Before switching off, you have to bring the motor and generator rheostat to their respective positions. That is, shunt generator to the maximum resistance and motor field rheostat should be to the minimum resistance position. So these are the connections. So same connections only here. You can see L, F and A. Here the field rheostat and the field terminals motor. These are same. Here also up to here it is same. You can see up to here it is same. Okay. So ammeter is there, voltmeter is there. What is extra? Extra means this is an ammeter and here we will be having a load. So load we will be using as the lamp load we will be using. So what are the types of loads? Loads will be having lamp load, inductive load and capacitive load. But here lamp load or resistive load we will be using. So these are the tabular column for that. Okay. Then we will be having the tabular column for this. That is EG is equal to V plus IARA, and the formulas it is written. EG generator means V plus IARA. That is the formula. So IA is what? IL plus IF. Okay. So line current plus the field current will be there. Okay. So this is for the this is the model graph for this E versus IL and V versus IL we will be drawing. It is called as internal characteristics. This is called as external characteristics. Okay. So this is for this. But while doing this itself, we will be getting the characteristics. So from this itself, you can draw the characteristics. Okay. So now coming to the we will be seeing the virtual lab now. Are you able to see?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Okay, so first of all, we will be seeing the magnetization characteristics or the open circuit characteristics of DC shunt generator. So for your experiment, we will be giving this link only. Okay, then you can go to this link. This link will be displayed. In that, what are their aim is there, theory is there. Theory part you can write from here. Okay, in short you can write. Okay, then pre-test. Pre-test means some tests will be given. Okay, that and all not needed. If you are interested, you can see it. Okay, then procedure. Here the procedure is given. So make the correct connections. Connections means these are the steps to do that. Connect the MCB negative to rheostat 1, MCB negative to motor A2, like that. Okay. So after doing the connection, it will look like this. Okay. Then what we have to do? We have to click the check button. If it is not correct, it will be telling us this is wrong. Okay, wrong. So at that time you have to press reset. Okay, so reset you have to press. Then you do it again. When you are resetting means no entire connection will be lost. So you have to do it again. Okay, then you have to, when it is correct, again you have to check. So again you have to check, then when it is correct means it will be showing as correct connection. Then what you have to press? You have to switch it here, you have to press, click here. So it will be on and the generator will be rotating. So then what you have to do? You have to vary this rheostat and you have to add to table, and this voltage and current it will be displayed. Last you have to plot the graph. So one by one we will be seeing. So these are the procedure. Understood? Now shall we go to the simulation? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. So click here to go to the simulation page. So you have to click it here. Okay. So when you are clicking it here, this will be displayed. Okay. This will be displayed. Okay. So now we have to give the connections one by one. You have to connect. Okay. So we have to see the procedure. So first procedure is what? MCB. MCB negative to rheostat 1 terminal. So you have to just click it, and rheostat 1 you have to connect like this. Okay. So next MCB negative to motor A2. So just scroll like this. Okay. So that you can see the terminals. So MCB negative to motor A2. So MCB negative to motor. Just click it and drag. Then it will come. Okay. Then MCB negative to motor F2. Okay. So motor F2 you have to connect. So connect MCB negative to motor F2. You have to connect like this. Okay. Then connect MCB positive to starter L. So MCB positive you can see. So from here to starter L connection, line connection. Then connect starter A to motor A1. Okay, starter A to motor A1. These are A1 and F1 terminals. So starter A to motor A1. Okay, then starter F2 rheostat 2. Okay, so here starter F2 rheostat 2. So starter F you have to click, and rheostat 2 terminal you have to connect. Okay, then rheostat 1 to motor F1. Okay, so here rheostat, from this rheostat 1 again you have to connect to F1. Okay, so motor F1. Then voltmeter 2 terminal. Okay, voltmeter 2, just scroll like this. Okay, so voltmeter 2 to generator A4. So here A4 also you have to see. So voltmeter 2 terminal. So 2 terminal you have to connect to generator. What is that? Generator A4. Carefully you have to connect. Okay. Then voltmeter 1 to generator A3. Okay. So voltmeter 1 terminal to generator A3. You have to connect. Okay. Then ammeter 1. So where is ammeter 1? Oh, okay. Ammeter 1 to generator F3. Okay. So ammeter 1 to generator F3. Okay. Then ammeter 2 to generator F4. Okay. So we have done the connection. Now we will be checking. Okay. So all the connections are given. Now check. You have to click. So correct connection. It is coming as correct connection. Then you have to press OK. Okay. Then what you have to do? You have to just click. So it will be in on position. So see, the generator is rotating. Now what you have to do? You have to take the readings. So while taking the readings, what you will be doing? Here you will be just dragging to some position. Okay, so see that voltage is changing and current is also changing. Okay, so now you have to add to table. So click to add to table. Okay, so this reading we have got. Then another set we have to take. Okay, so again I have dragged, and then again I have to take add to table. Then again I have to drag this. Okay, so again add to table. Okay, so here again I will be taking, then add to table, then add to table. Again I will be taking one more reading, then add to table. Okay, so what you have to do? Then you have to, we have taken 6 readings. Okay, then plot graph. You have to click the plot graph. Okay, so the graph has come. Understood? So here the graph has come. If you have got printer at home, you can print, you can give the print option. Otherwise, what you have to do means you have to take a snapshot of this and this graph and paste it along with your observation book. Okay, because the connections you have done, the readings you have got, and the graph also you have to go, you have got. Okay, so otherwise, what you have to connect, you have to just print the option you can give. Okay, so it will be coming as the loading the preview. Here the generator connections have got, and you will be getting the graph also. Okay, so these are the things. Have you understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. So this is how you are doing this. So this is what open circuit characteristics. All of you try the experiment and get the result and try to get the snapshot of this, and you can take a print. So it will be easy for you. Okay. So along with that, you have to cut it and paste it. Okay. So now we will be going to the second experiment in machines lab, that is here open circuit characteristics over. Now we have to take the do the load characteristics. Okay, so load characteristics. So load characteristics, how you are doing, this is the aim you have to write. Then the theory portion, you can see the theory portions. Here it is B is equal to Eg minus I into Ra, that and all it is there. Then here what is that, pre-test is there. Then procedure. Procedure it is given here. So these are the connections. Okay. So connections are there. After connecting, this will look like this. Okay. Then how to take the readings also is given. Okay. So here these are the connections. Here the how it looked like after connecting it, that is also given. And here what is the procedure? So that and also that also given. So check the check button. Then you have to take the it will be on. Then number of bulbs you have to select. Then the note down the ammeter reading and voltmeter reading, and add different values. Okay, now we will be seeing simulation. So shall we go to the simulation part? Okay, so while doing it, pre-test or procedure, you can study the procedure and then do the simulation. Okay, or else நீங்க பார்த்து கூடி பண்ணலாம் here. So simulation, we'll be seeing the simulation now. So what is it? So if one thing is wrong means entire thing you have to preset and go. Okay, so here MCB positive. So MCB, this is the MCB. Okay, miniature circuit breaker, that is nothing but MCB. So MCB positive to ammeter, ammeter. It is given that ammeter, that is nothing but ammeter. So ammeter 1 positive. So because ammeter and voltmeter, two ammeters and two voltmeters are there. So this MCB positive to ammeter 1 positive. So you have to connect ammeter 1 positive. One second. So ammeter 1 positive, then MCB positive to voltmeter positive. So voltmeter 1 positive. So from here it will be given to voltmeter positive. Okay. So voltmeter positive, then MCB negative to voltmeter 1 negative. So voltmeter 1 negative, where you have to see that and all you have to see. Okay. So voltmeter 1 negative. Okay. Then MCB negative to A2 of motor. A2 of motor. Okay. Then A2 to Z2. So here from here to here you have to connect. Then L2 ammeter 1 negative. So L2 ammeter 1 negative. Okay. So here only. So L2 ammeter 1 negative. Okay. Then F2 Z1 of motor. So F2 Z1 of motor. Okay. Then A to A1. Okay. So A to A1 you have to connect. Okay. A to A1. Then L2 to A2. So just so L2 to A2. So L2 to A2 of generator. So you have to see it carefully. L2 to A2 of generator only, not to motor. Then A2 of generator to Z2 of generator. So A2 of generator to Z2 of generator. Then Z2 of generator to voltmeter to negative. Okay, voltmeter to negative. So Z2 to voltmeter to negative. Just drag it like this. Then Z2 to voltmeter to negative terminal. Okay. So up to here we have done. Then ammeter to negative. Okay, ammeter to negative. You have to see ammeter to negative to voltmeter to positive. Okay, so ammeter to negative to voltmeter to positive. Okay, then L1 to voltmeter to positive. So L1, you have to see L1 is here and voltmeter to positive. Okay, so voltmeter 2 means here it is there. So voltmeter V meter to positive. So L1 to V meter to positive. L1 to V meter to positive. Okay. So next ammeter to positive to A1 of generator. So ammeter to positive to A1 of generator. Okay. Next ammeter 2 to Z1 of, so same terminal you have to connect from here to Z. So this completes the diagram. Now, if you want to see instructions, you can see here also. Instructions is there here. Then now you will be checking. Okay. So correct connection. It is showing that correct connection. Now you have to press OK. Okay. So whenever it is okay, it is automatically on. For this diagram, it is like this. Okay. Now you have to see, you have to select the bulbs. So first I am going to select bulb 1. Okay, so bulb 1 means bulb 1 is glowing. So now what you have to see, one you have to add. Okay, add. So add to the table. So you can see 1.2, this reading it is coming. Next I'll be selecting another bulb. So second, so 2 bulbs are glowing. So again add. So now I want to have 4 bulbs. Okay, okay. So 4 I'll be adding. So 4 bulbs are glowing. Now I'll be again adding. Next I'll be changing to 5. Okay, so again add. Then what you have to do? Again you have to add. 7 I am adding. Then again I am adding. So next I'll be adding 8. Okay, so continuously also you can do, that is according to your wish. Okay, so I have got this much. Okay, this much lamps are glowing and I have got this table. Now what you have to draw? You have to draw graph. So graph you have to draw. So graph means you will be getting the graph like this. Okay, so if you have got the so you have to take the printout, or else you have to take the snapshot, and you can take print in any of the centers and take this, and you can have. Okay, otherwise you can have here print option is there. So print option is there, so it is coming. So in one page itself you will be getting. So this is the thing. Okay, there is no option for saving, I think so. So these are the things for doing the experiment. Okay, have you understood? Have you understood? Have you understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now we'll be